Hey there everybody, it's ShadwSonic, here to bring you my 26th Let's Play. Sorry it took a while since the last one, but it took me a little longer to figure out what I wanted to do next than I had anticipated. Eventually I settled down on alternating between two different projects, so Pikmin is one, and the other one is going to be finally doing a proper go-through of Metroid Prime. Oh, also, one thing I should mention before starting. I have finished setting up a Games Grabber account so that it shows all the games I own that I can physically record. So if you have any game Let's Play requests, and you're just not sure about suggesting it because you don't know if I have it or not, well, there you go. That's how you can find out. Anyway, so yes, today we are playing Pikmin. I've only done this once, that being this file, and I honestly don't remember much about it, but I don't remember it being that difficult, so I should be fine. There we are, traveling through space. Everything peaceful and, oh, look, pretty meteorite. Which apparently causes some problems. Yeah. And not only do we crash, but all those bits that are flying off are various pieces of our ship. Some of which are going to be important. And thus we land at the impact site, so named because it is where we impacted it. And thus, if we landed somewhere else, we would have still landed at the impact site, so, My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. Obviously not a human, then. My life support system can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then... No. Better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. Okay, so... how do I control... This is a little too zoomed in for me. No, not... No. Darn it. I know there's gotta be a way to zoom the camera out. Nabbit. Okay, I've just literally tried every button combination and I can't zoom it out any further, so... Maybe it's just something I'm gonna have to deal with? A strange thing has appeared before me. I'd barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. Now what is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. Ah, there's the zoom out that I was looking for. Oh, and... Oh, wait a bit. Looks like it's grown nice and healthy. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think that it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Pikmin was originally a GameCube title, but I never owned that version. I did, however, manage to pick up the Wii version, which changed it to allow for some motion controls, which, given that it basically functions like a pointer, is quite a good fit. Unfortunately, that also means that my Smash Bros. Melee file will always be missing one trophy, since that you're supposed to use a save file from the GameCube version of Pikmin for that. Ah well, I know I deserve 100% for that, and that's all that matters. So yes, I'm gonna pluck you! And what is that thing? Oh, Anthony, you're here! Funny, I was going to actually call it Anthony. You mean making me that thing? Yeah. And obviously you would get killed a lot. Be thankful I decided against that. Anyway, back to Olimar. Extraordinary! When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Kinda creepy, actually. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Cue credits! Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it with A, then throw it in the direction I point. And I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C in pressing down on the control pad while pointing as well. The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. Z to rotate camera behind Olimar, in other words, center camera. Left and right to zoom. Up and down, up to change perspective. Ah, that's what I was trying to do, it just wasn't letting me before now. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. Alright, so. This is my preferred style. And that's the thing. That'll disband Pikmin. And I can guide them like this. As for the throwing, I think I'll throw it on this same. Why am I throwing over it? Or was he just not latching onto it? What does this Pikmin think of me? I must observe its reactions. The more things I try, the more reactions I can catalog. Oh. It's a game saying you suck. Trying to throw you on the plant. No, I didn't press up. I pressed left and right. Oh. I was just calling it too quickly. Well, that works too. Yes, yes, carry the seed to the onion. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds! The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. Come on. Grow, grow, grow. Nope, not throw, throw, throw. And multiple are carrying it, which makes it go faster. Which then sprouts more seeds. I think you get the idea. Yeah, I just gotta wait for it. No. I wanted to move the camera and not change the perspective. Alright, there we go. Well, I can't push that because it requires 10 of these guys. Fortunately, now that I have 5 Pikmin, I can carry that big thing, which will spawn even more Pikmin! That's basically the general gist of how this game works. Bring in Pikmin to grab things, to spawn more Pikmin, etc., etc., ad infinitum. Oh, not really ad infinitum, but yeah. That's odd. Why didn't I get the same color bonus for that? Like, there's supposed to be the same color bonus for bringing the right color pellet to the right onion. And I could move that box, but I want to take advantage of the fact that this day won't end until I tell it to. And grab some more pellets. That way I can have more Pikmin to give me a head start in future days. So there doesn't seem to be any more... There doesn't seem to be any more today, in this part. And there's all 14. Now push that box! Be my slave labor! The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship! I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin. Release to throw. B to call them. C to dismiss. Down on the control pad and point to command and control the group. Z and up, and left and right on the control pad to control perspective. I shall record this in my computer and access it with plus. And hello! It's a ship part! Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I've already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? Alright. Huh. For some reason I thought I saw one next to it, but I guess that was a... I guess that was a trick of the light. Or a glitch. I could bring the ship part back, but if I did that, it would immediately end the day. And I don't want to end the day. I want to Make more Pikmin. Let's see. Are there any other sources of pellets? Actually, why am I waiting around? You're the only one with me. I can just carry you myself. And then I will just pluck all the plucky Pikmin. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. That's funny, that's exactly what I was going to explain I was doing. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. No, I didn't want to throw! Come on. And just gonna keep plucking. Get all my little picks out of the ground. And then direct them to carry my ship part. They are all on the task, which means all I have to do is wait. And nothing I can do can... hold on! Okay, no, there's no pellet there. Just had to be sure. I mean, it's not like it's that big of a loss if I miss some, but... you know how it is. Now, come on, my little picks. Get the engine piece to the ship. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off! The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. And thus we have the end of the day! Sending my picks back into the onion for safekeeping. And taking off in my ship. Which surprisingly can fly at least a little high, even without half a cockpit. One day since impact, I've somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface? Or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts, so that's 30 including the engine. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hockatate. Analysis shows life port systems will function for only 29 more days. Again, 30 including the one we just used. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. And here are our stats! Today we sprouted 25 Pikmin and have a total of 25 Pikmin. We have one ship part, And we have 29 parts and days remaining. Time to save the game! And because these days are so nicely partitioned, I think I am going to make it so that one day is one episode, no exceptions. Which means we are done for today. Anthony, mind sending us off, please?
It's Waluigi.
Just be glad it isn't Steve.
Fine, I get your point. Anyway, if you liked the video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that I can become super popular!
Ahem.
Him too.
Thank you. Also, be sure to check out my Games Grabber page if you want to request a Let's Play. And otherwise, just let me know what you think of the game. I am definitely eager to hear any sorts of comments along those lines. Until next time, where we dive into the Forest of Hope, this is ShadwSonic, signing out.